Hello, my name is Justin Cook, and it is my honor to serve as the United Way of Hamblen County 2023 Campaign Chair. At the United Way, our mission is clear. It is to partner with 21 nonprofit agencies and allocate resources where they are needed the most. These agencies are lifelines that help ensure a brighter future for the citizens of our community, and our United Way is the driving force behind these agencies. Our goal this year is to raise $1,350,000, and your support is critical to the success of our community. Our theme this year was inspired by an article I read in The Atlantic, written by Jennifer Story, called "What Bobby McIlvaine Left Behind." Bobby was tragically killed on September 11, 2001 in the World Trade Center. At his funeral, Bobby's fiancée, referencing some of his journals, recounted the word "life loves on." Life loves on helped the family persevere and serves as a reminder to all of us of the strength and resilience we have within each of us to overcome difficult times. We may enjoy good health or some degree of financial comfort today, but tomorrow is no guarantee. Tomorrow, we may need the support of the United Way. So today, I urge you to stand with us. Let us unite under the inspiring banner of Life Loves On. Together, we can ignite a powerful wave of compassion and generosity to transform lives. Watch now a few examples of where life truly does love on right here in Hamblen County.
Hello, my name is Whitney Miller, and I'm from the Jail to Work program here in Hamblen County through Helen Ross McNabb. I had used for 15 years of my life every day, and it started as a teenager, alcohol, and led to worse things, pain pills, meth, everything. And so I was lucky enough to get put into this program. We were met with open arms and just nothing but love and acceptance. And they really gave us the tools that we needed in order to become productive members of society. We went through reentry classes, which is basically just how to re-enter the community. Parenting classes, because a lot of us had children that we had lost custody of, and everything, finance classes, you name it, we did it. Relapse prevention, intensive outpatient. So basically, we start here at Jail to Work for the first 12 weeks. At 8 weeks, though, we transition into work. I work at Color Tech, so they got us a job. We did mock interviews, everything to prepare us for the work world. We were met with nothing but love and support there, too. It would have never been possible without Helen Ross McNabb and Jail to Work. I was able to get my first place on my own, get custody of my son back, and tomorrow I'll be celebrating 2.5 years clean and sober. So none of this would have been possible without the ladies here and just the community at large supporting this program.
My name is Lakeia. I have been a CASA for a little over 4 years. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate. So basically, in a nutshell, I work with children who have abuse and neglect. A case that I will share with you that really kind of got me out of my shell, because I was always very nervous going out, and I was like, this is my case, this is my kid. It was just something about this little girl that just kind of tore down every stronghold imaginable. She would not engage with us. She would talk through her father. Sadly, the child was removed from the home because a CASA stays with the case. I was able to continue that communication, continue that relationship with her while she was in the foster home. I ended up giving her this journal and just telling her, like, regardless of what you're going through, I want you to write. I know you don't like talking about things, but I just want you to just write. When we went to court next, she had the purple journal with her, and she had the questions and things that she wanted to talk about with the judge. Little by little, she began to speak to the judge, but it blessed my heart to be able to see her use this tool, something so simple, to to be that communication for her and to just kind of help give her the strength that she needed to, in a sense, advocate for herself.
I wanted to share how a United Way agency impacted my life at an early age. I'm going to take you back to 1965, July 24th. I was the old age of 7 at the time. I remember a crack of thunder, so it woke me up. And when I jumped out of the bed to go into my parents' room, I went about chest deep in water. My mom said that I asked the question, is this a flood like it was in the Bible? And the water was level with the window all the way over to the Andrew Johnson Highway. And it was actually deep enough that would have been over all of our heads out there. My younger brother, he was in a crib in their room, and the water was actually up to the mattress in his crib. My mom scooped him up. She grabbed me by the hand, and we headed toward the door. And you couldn't see anything. It was very dark. You couldn't tell where you were stepping. We just had to do it based on memory. That was a bad storm that night. It came in so fast. There was, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 inches of water that fell within just a few hours. We're the lucky ones because we got out. There were 7 people across East Tennessee that lost their lives that night. Unfortunately, one of those was an infant, 6-month-old infant that was next door to us. We lost everything. All of our clothes, our car, everything. None of us had any shoes. We lost all of our clothing. I remember my mother telling me, just be patient, son, because the Red Cross is going to be coming and they're going to bring you a pair of shoes. I will never forget standing on the porch of my grandmother's house, barefoot, seeing a car drive up and a gentleman getting out from the Red Cross, and he brought me a pair of red tennis shoes. And as I think about that, I get somewhat emotional. They brought clothing, some basic things that we needed to have to get started again. For me, at the point that I got my shoes, all the stress was gone. Because of that event and my memory of that, I can tell you today that I am consider it a privilege and an honor to donate and support the United Way of Hamblen County, and I would ask that you do the same.
So I urge you to give to United Way. Remember, your support truly is vital to the success of our campaign, and more importantly, to the success of our community, to demonstrate that life truly does love on.